Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Optic Scumpy here today, bringing you the post-event vlog for CWL Las Vegas. Finally coming back with a chip. I haven't made one of these in a while. Obviously, last year was a bit of a roller coaster up and down. So I really haven't, I just didn't want to come on here and make excuses to you guys, That's just not what I wanted to do. Finally, we won one, though. I will continue to do these, win or lose. Just got to man up and do it, You guys hopefully enjoy this. If you don't know the formatting of the video, basically I go back, look at the event, talk about some of the matches, how we were feeling going into them, how we were feeling, after we won. This one will be interesting because there were a few matches I don't think we deserved to win, but we did. So I just basically go through. There's no clips. It's just me one-on-one with you guys talking about it. Also, before we get into it, keeping this band on until the next event, hopefully. I mean, if it gets too stinky, I might have to take it. Let me get a... No, we're good. It's not going to smell. I shower like once a week, so it's all good. But let's get into the first set of matches, which were pool play, and then we will transition into the bracket. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's get into it. All right, so first off, let's start talking about our pool play run. I was a little bit nervous going into the tournament just because we haven't played, obviously, with Brandon and TJ on LAN. Me, Damon, and Ian, I mean, you guys know, we've played quite a few tournaments together. But playing with the new guys, I didn't know if, the pressure was going to get to us, or just there's a whole lot of things that could have happened. I don't know if our composure was going to be good. I didn't know how we were going to react if we ended up going down in a series, which ended up happening. But I just didn't know those little things, I didn't know if we were going to go into our first matches with jitters, or just there's a whole lot of things whenever you're going into a tournament with your team for the very first time with some new players. There's just going to be things that can go wrong, and things that you can try to fix, but if you go into it and it just doesn't mesh on LAN in a tournament environment, there's nothing you can really do about it. So I was a little bit worrisome going in. I was like, how are we going to react? Basically, that was the question. Are we going to play well with our backs against the wall? Are we even going to get put against a wall to show if we have, the resilience to come back? And thankfully all of that did go the way of us. So let's talk about pool play though. Just a little thought going into the tournament. That's what I was thinking. I was definitely confident, but also a little bit, not too confident. I didn't want to go in thinking we were going to go in there and smoke everyone. That's basically all I'm trying to say. But let's start by going into our pool play run. We ended up playing the Pittsburgh Knights, which were the play-in team in our very first match of the day on Friday. It was Haggie's team with Haggie got a Rex, Pander got, or not got a Rex, Lacefield, and Theory. That match started a little bit weird for us. We played Frequency Hardpoint first, which was one of the maps that I didn't really want to play throughout the weekend just because I knew that it's a fluky map. We're still good at it. We can definitely win it more times than we lose it. But it is a map where if you get a bad break or a bad start, it can really snowball quickly and you can get put in a hole quick. It's that's one of the only hard points where that happens, and it's hard to recover from, in my personal opinion. I mean, other people might think differently. So we played that first map very close. We won 250 to 225 or something like that. So I was like, oh, pre-match, first match jitters. We went in. Little bit nervous, but we still got the dub. Then we won the next two maps pretty convincingly. I think we won the S&D 6-3, and the control we pretty much smoked them, if I remember correctly. So went up 1-0. Good first match to have, but I felt like that was our third. That was our third hardest. So I thought our matches in order in terms of who's going to be our biggest comp in the pool. I thought it was Splice for obvious reasons, G2 for obvious reasons, and then the Pittsburgh Knights, and then there was also an amateur team that came in, but that's just how I was looking at it. So it's Splice, G2, and Pittsburgh Knights. So next, we go into our match against G2. Absolutely were frying in that match. I was very, very happy with how the team played. We came in, handled business, 6-0'd them in search, and that's traditionally a very, very good search team if you look at the players that are on that squad. So we came in, 6-0'd them. I think we beat them in the hard point 250 to 180, and then 3-2 in control. That was a little shaky, but to be expected. Whenever we go up, we get a little bit egotistical and start taking some bad challenges. So when we 3-0 G2, I was like, all right, that's a huge match. That pretty much solidifies us to come out of the pool as long as we don't mess up against the amateur team. So I was feeling really, really good after that match. Finally, going into our match against Splice. Thinking about Splice going into the tournament, I didn't know how close they were going to play us. I didn't know if it was going to be a crazy match, if we were going to blow them out, because we had played them online a few times and we beat them relatively easily online. But again, in a LAN environment at a tournament, anything can happen. And they came out swinging as well. The props to Splice. Honestly, they played us harder than any team there. I think that Splice I mean, we were 1-2. You know, you could say Splice was better than us and we just clutched up, or the other way around. You know, you can say it either way. But Splice definitely came out to play, and props to them. We had some crazy games. So first and fourth map, we'll just go through those. We won both the hard points in pool play, like 250 to 235, 250 to 240. Insanely close games that we clutched up and pulled out. Next, we're actually going to talk about the Gridlock Search because we end up playing them further down the line in Winners Finals on this map. I thought Gridlock was one of our best maps. I still think it is one of our better maps in Search and Destroy. But they came out and 6-2'd us, and that really didn't happen to us. We weren't used to it. Like, in SND, if people beat us in it, it was like 6-5, 6-4, but they like clean sweep 6-2'd us, which is a pretty dominant victory in Search and Destroy if you think about it. So I was like, oh shit, like these guys came to play and they beat us on that map. I was very, very shocked that they actually did beat us that easily on that map because, like I said, usually pretty strong at it. So moving on to the control, pretty sure we 3-0'd them or 3-1'd them. The control was pretty simple for us. We played control almost flawlessly throughout the whole weekend. We only lost it once. We only lost 4 maps total, and that was 1 control, 2 SNDs, and 1 hard point. So we won the control, won the hard point. Again, crazy series. I knew we were going to end up playing Splice somewhere down the line again if we both kept winning because they, like I said, they gave us some hard matches. Next, moving against the amateur team, I mean, we 3-0'd them. It was early in the morning on Saturday. We handled business. I mean, we were already first in the pool regardless, I think. Win or lose that. So we came in, handled business 3-0. Moving on into the bracket. And, yeah, we played pools very, very well. 12 on map count overall. Had a fantastic pool play run. So next, let's transition into the bracket play. Just a quick, side note before we move into this. We had one of the hardest brackets, not of all time, obviously. There's been harder brackets, but we had a very, very grueling bracket. The other side of the bracket, if I was on that side, I was looking at that like, oh, top 3, let's go. Winners Finals, we're playing the other side. We had us, LG, E United, and who was on our side with E United? I can't even remember who E United played first, but we had a hard-ass side. Like, I knew we were going to play LG first, and then I was pretty sure we were going to play E United second, which we just pre-landed against them for 2 full days. So our run was the team that placed 4th, we played them first. The team that placed 2nd, we played them in semifinals. Then we played Splice, who placed 3rd in finals. And then we played E United again, who got 2nd in the grand finals. So we had a hard run. It was no easy run by any means. But we go into the LG match Saturday night. Usually a worrisome match for us because we're usually tired and sleepy and, we don't really come out with the fire in those matches, but I'm glad we got LG then because everyone was super motivated to beat that team. A lot of people were talking about what happened with Gunless and all that stuff. Honestly, I was talking shit. I probably took it a little too far, but I wanted to win that match more than any other match at the tournament. I mean, I'm going to be straightforward with you. I wanted to win that match so bad. Like, so bad. And that's why you saw me get really animated trying to pump the boys up and, get some energy into the team. So we ended up winning first map, like 250 to 200, 6-0'd them on the next map. That was the crazy 2v5 clutch with Bruce and TJ, and a little bit of assistance from my Sniper's Nest, just going to throw that in there. But, and then third map control, we ended up choking one of the rounds, but we ended up winning 3-2, I believe, on Gridlock. So 3-0'd them. We were feeling so good after that. We were like, yo, we won Saturday night. Usually when we win on Saturday night, we make a really good run in the bracket. So we won Saturday night. I was super excited. We beat LG, sent them down to losers early. We were happy. Next, we play E United early morning on Sunday. It was around 11 o'clock, I think we started our match. The comms were not there. Let me just say that. The comms were non-existent. We went up 240 to 120 on Seaside Hardpoint, and they almost brought it back because we just stopped calling out. I'm going to put it as blatant as that. We just stopped calling out. And I was like, yo, put them in the dirt. Get some momentum. Like, snowball this series. We can get a good start in this first map. And they almost come back. They should have beat us. Thank God I had a stun. And thank God they didn't have a trophy. If they have a trophy, we lose. If I don't have a stun, we lose. They had full rotation. I would have been so mad. That could have completely turned our tournament on its head. Next map, we play S&D Arsenal. Bread and butter. I mean, Arsenal S&D, we're so damn good at it. We're very confident on it. We've played it a lot. Played Arsenal, won like 6-2, 6-3, something like that. Then moving on to the control, they 3-0'd us, like clean swept us in control. That was the only control we lost. They 3-0'd us like in 5 minutes, it felt like. And then we moved on to fourth map. I believe it was Hacienda Hardpoint. We ended up clutching up. It came down to the wire once again, like a lot of our hardpoints did. Moving on into Winners Finals. against Splice. So we finally got the Splice rematch. I knew it was going to happen in Winners Finals. Craziest series I've played in a very, very long time. We go down 0-2, like get smoked. We got a 100-point club first map. I don't even remember what second map was. We got, I think it was 6-5 on frequency S&D second map. And then I was sitting up there like, yo, this is the tournament right here. If we can reverse sweep them right now, we're not losing. I'm going to be honest. We're not losing if we reverse sweep them. Win the control, like 3-0, or we 3-1 them or something. Move in the fourth map. That was the crazy, crazy, crazy comeback. They were up like 240 something to like 150 or 160. Like just insane comeback. Should not have happened. They were 3 points from winning and sending us into the loser's bracket. We somehow miraculously just all flipped the switch and didn't lose a gunfight after that. Mainly Bruce and Ian. Bruce and Ian like went dad mode that map. Without them, we lose that map 100%. We did not deserve to win it. Splice outplayed us. We just came out and clutched up, and that's what I'm saying. I feel like our hard point was very mediocre this event. We didn't really blow any teams out. All of our maps were close. We need to work on hard point, basically. And then next, this is where Gridlock S&D comes back into play. Gridlock S&D, map 5. They 6-2'd us on it the first time in pool play. So we all went through. We looked at like how they played it the first time, and then all of us were just talking. Coming up with counter strats, coming up with things we could do around the map to make them uncomfortable, and it worked flawlessly. To see that type of composure in a team, all 5 of us were contributing to the comms. TJ would be like, yo, let's do this, Seth. Like, I don't think they're going to be here. I think they're going to do it like this. And it just worked flawlessly. We played the map so damn good. I'm so proud. Our first map 5 as a team at a tournament of that stake, and we came out and played it almost perfectly. So you love to see it. We reverse swept them. Next, moving on to Grand Finals, we played E-United again. Another insane Seaside hardpoint comeback. We did it again against E-United. The amount of Seasides we brought back was, I can't believe it. Like, we should have lost so many Seaside hardpoints, but we just refused to lose. It was simple as that. We refused to lose. We clutch up. We would clutch up. We would get the kills. Everyone would get them when we needed them, and we just came back. Mind-blowing. And then next map, we got Arsenal again. 6-2'd them, I think. 6-2 or 6-3 again. And then third map, Control Arsenal. The boy, I'm going to gas myself a little bit. I went like 30 and 15, you know. I played Control really well as long as the rest of my teammates. So, got to throw myself a little bit of gas. I played pretty mediocre until the Control, but that's why we got Bruce. That's why we got Tej, Damon, Ian. We got a good squad this year. Good squad, good work ethic, and hopefully we can win some more tournaments for you guys. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'll probably be doing some reacting to the games whenever I get a little more situated here, and we'll be posting those to the channel. But thank you guys so much for the support. The crowd was insane, so thank you. If you were in the crowd, you guys were incredible. Our 7th man, because Tyler's our 6th man, our coach. But you guys were incredible. And thank you to all of you guys back at home, you know, supporting us through Twitter and the stream. We really do appreciate it, and we wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. Thank you guys very much. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. As always, folks, this was your boy, Scumpy. Bye.